6 days. 6 days in a no-shave November, and this is what I got. Can you see it? In 4K? No, it's not in 4K. There's something there. That's right. And it's not itching me like crazy because of some great advice from all of you that said to use beard oil to, that was just stray hair. That was, use beard oil so that get out of here. I got hair coming out of everything now. It's in my mouth, it's in my face. I got little tiny hairs growing out my face. Yeah, I know. So yes, beard oil. I've been using that and it has not been driving me crazy with the dryness and the redness yet. And I hope it continues. I'm going to show you these two that I've been using. So thanks for all that advice. Otherwise, I never would have thought. I thought beard oil was just for like the giant beard to keep all that hair. And I think it is for that too, conditioned, to keep the beard conditioned. But for me, in my case, it's to keep the skin from drying out. So I just got out of the shower, did my hair, back safe from New York City. Thanks for joining me if you were on that live stream. And if not, we'll have another one coming up because of some, and also I need to have, here, let me fill up my emesis basin first. In fact, I forgot to do that. My goodness, it's terrible. Let me fill it up, hot water. See, now that I'm not shaving, I'm out of the routine, you know? I mean, I am shaving, I'll be doing this, but you know, I'm out of the routine. I got to figure out this new thing, this No Shave November. And if you're joining me, let me know how you're doing as well. If you're the type that shaves almost every day like I do, and this is something new. And I got to tell you, my kids and my wife don't like it. If you look last year when I did this, there was a video, I think it's called They Hate My Beard. Well, they haven't learned to love it since then. It's been a year, and they're like, and my kids like will get up and stare at it and be like, "Daddy's beard is big." It's, for a lot of people, this is definitely not beard, not very big, but for me it is, and for my kids it is. Anyway, so I'm gonna have another live stream coming up with the a bottle of whiskey that one of my viewers sent me from California, some white whiskey, not moonshine, not White Lightning, but a white whiskey. So we'll have a live stream of that. And he also sent me this local gent shaving company. So there's a razor in here. And then another friend of the channel from overseas, he's stationed over there, sent me a goodie box, and we got to open that up. So we got No Shave November. We're going to have a video every week, maybe 2 a week. So even though I'm not shaving all this, we're going to still have videos coming up. All right. Let me hurry up and shave this so I can apply the beard oil before my skin dries out, because that's what I'm worried about. And yes, I will be using Barbasol in this episode. Let me get some water on my neck and on my cheeks, and then apply the Barbasol as per usual. Not very much. You can save a lot in No Shave November. And yes, my electric razor served me well in New York City because we only took one carry-on bag for the entire family of 4 because it was just a quick whirlwind trip, and I wore the same jeans and shoes every day. But you know, that's what jeans are for, right? How long do you guys wear your jeans for? I don't wash mine very often because once I wash it, they get tighter in the waist, and I'm like, oh God, I need to lay off Mexican food. So anyway, okay, so the electric razor worked great, but it is nice to get back to shaving. And I'll show you, because everyone's like, show us, you know, when you shave, what you shave for No Shave November. And I'm not going to leave you in a lurch, believe me. So I shaved this part just to kind of, you know, keep the cheeks clean, in case my children or wife dare to kiss my cheek. They certainly don't want me to kiss them with this beard. And then I get underneath the jawline. And while every year that I, you know, try this No Shave November, even though the beard gets a little bit grayer, it does give me a slightly more defined jawline, which is what I'm asking for Christmas. I guess I need to lose weight and have different bone structure to have that kind of square jaw but hey, I gotta be me, right? That's right. I used to feel worse about, you know, my kind of lack of a square jaw or something like that, but I learned to live with it. And hopefully you can too. If there's something you don't like about yourself, I hope you can learn to live with it as you get older. It gets easier. There's that saying in social media, it gets better, and I guess it can apply to a lot of things, and self-image could be one of them. All right, so there we go. Look at that. I'm done. See you later. Oh, I'm just kidding. I can't do that to you. Let's do another pass under here, because this will be about just a teeny bit of Barbasol. This will be more about applying moisturizer, the beard oil. And I'll tell you what kinds I've been using. I only have two. The one that I was sent by the company, what's it called again? Sorry. Oh God, it's so small. The Stuff Shaveco, sorry. You that print on there is tiny. I mean, I don't have bad eyesight, but I can't read that. Yes, this will be more about applying shave oil, the two that I have. One that was given to me and one that was recommended by one of my very friendly viewers whose name eludes me at the moment. You know who you are. Comment. Let everybody know. And it's this beard jelly. It's actually Boss Man beard jelly. Yeah, so it's like a combination beard oil / lotion. So it's not just, straight oil. It's like in some sort of kind of a lotiony base, and I'll show you. I'll probably use both just for the heck of it. And shaving down under here keeps me from, when I bend my neck, bend my head down, keeps me from being really itchy down here. And that's it. The shave is done. Now it's the pre-shave. Let me get some cold water on my beard, on my face. That's right. I'm a beardo now. Look at this. Like I said in another video, I had facial hair for the better part of 14 years, starting with a beard like this, longer than this, but not crazy long because that wasn't the style at the time. And then a goatee for a few years. And then I shaved it off because I was in a play. I did a play where I shaved it. It took place in the 70s, so I shaved it into like a 70s porn mustache. And then I just shaved it all off. I was like, oh my God, I look so weird. But I got used to it. It gets better. All right, so now let's talk about the beard oil that keeps my face from driving me crazy and shaving it off and getting red and dry and you don't want to know. This stuff is pretty good. So the stuff came from the Stuff Shave Co. They sent it to me. So it is straight oil. You see, it is just oil. And it smells like, just kind of like oil. It doesn't like have an aroma, it doesn't, it's not like smell like lavender or anything like that. It's just an oil smell. And it's good. It's been doing me well. And then I just got this in the mail, which is the Boss Man beard jelly oil. And this is the Stagecoach scent. And let me show you how it's described. The scent is fine leather, sweet tobacco, and aged bourbon. I mean, come on. Could you get more manly than that? Old school vintage. Anything that smells like leather, tobacco, and bourbon. And this does. And it has that, it smells like those things, but it's not overpowering. So what I think I'm going to do is show you, I'll apply this to the mustache area, maybe on the sides, and then the part that always drives me crazy is this, my chin. I'm going to put the beard jelly on that because it's thicker and it lasts longer. So here's what I do. I'm just put some, I don't know if I can show you or not. Put a few little squirts in my hand, use my fingers, and just apply it. Yeah, it smells like I said, I was in art major in college, and a couple of times I had to paint with oil paints, and it smells like whatever that oil is you mix to kind of thin out your oil paints. So I'm just going to apply it to my mustache area and my sideburns area. And get it off this hand because I squirted it into that hand, so I'll just kind of, I'll just rub it all over a little bit, whatever's left. And then, now the thing is, see, you can kind of see how shiny my cheeks are now. So what I'll do in a minute to keep me from looking like I just ate a giant pizza and smeared it all over my face and covered in olive oil, I'll show you what I do to remedy that. And then I'm going to take this, the Boss Man beard jelly, and I'll show you its consistency. Look at this. It's like a lotion with an oil mixed in. Now, they say you don't have to use much. Look how greasy my hands are. Hey, it's oil. What are you going to do? So I'm going to take that and I'm going to dab it through the beard and onto my skin and make sure I get it in the places that normally bug me, which is like right over here. It's like real predictable what part of my chin is going to go nuts when I try to grow a beard like this. And then that's about it. I don't do anything else. I don't use, any other aftershave. I just put this in, and then I might reapply it later, like at night, or maybe in the morning, because I don't know what time it is. It's like, let's see, hold on. What time is it? It's 12:47 Central Standard Time. So it's in the afternoon, because I go to work early, I work out early, or I get my walk in early, and then I don't shave and shower till later in the afternoon. And so I'll reapply it. Maybe if I feel some irritation starting or some dryness, I'll just put it back in. And then that's it. Now, see, my hands are very greasy. I'm not picking up any crystal vases or Fabergé eggs. I'm going to put some warm water and some soap and wash my hands. This is now a washing your hands channel. It's how to get shave oil off your hands channel now. Ever evolving. You never know what's going to happen in No Shave November. Now I'm drying my hands on my towel, which you cannot see. And then I'll show you what I do. Got this at Target, just some fragrance-free baby wipes. Now our kids aren't babies anymore, but these things come in so handy. I keep them in my car for coffee spills or wiping the kids' noses. So what I'll do is I'll wipe off my cheeks and next to my nose, anywhere I kind of smeared the oil beyond the beard line. And maybe a little bit underneath, but that's not so noticeable. And then I won't look like a teenager with the greasiest face you ever saw, who's about to break out in a million pimples. And I did not have great skin in middle school and high school. It wasn't really terrible, but it was not great. And that's it. Now, the only thing I find with using these beard oils is that, and because I'm growing a beard and I'm not used to having a beard, I'm not used to feeling this on my face, I'm constantly touching my facial hair now. And there's oil on it, and so my fingers are constantly oily. Now, does this happen to you guys that use beard oil all the time? Or are you able to have the self-discipline to not touch your face? Am I too much of a like a little kid with a new toy? It's like, oh, what is this? What is this thing? I'm now stroking my beard to look like I'm intelligent when I'm thinking about something. But yeah, it does feel kind of gross, and I do find myself having oily fingers from the beard oil, but it's worth it to keep it from itching me, because I think I may be able to go the distance. I mean, there's no guarantee. And if the hatred for my beard from my family is overwhelming, I will shave it off. But it is a fun experiment to do every year. Use beard oil if you haven't tried it. Thank you for the inspiration, the knowledge, because I never would have thought of that. I thought beard oil was for like those giant beards to keep them supple or whatever it does. But in my case, I'm going to use it to keep my skin from getting too itchy and irritated. As I've said 50 times already. Okay, all right. Well, that's it. No Shave November continues. Live stream coming up with that California white whiskey from my buddy that sent it out there. And so not really an unboxing because I already opened the box. From a friend of the channel overseas in Iraq with a few things that might surprise you from over there, including some safety razors and some disposable razors that you can't find over here in the States. You gotta go a long way to get what he sent me. Anyway, I appreciate all of you that have commented on everything. I read everything. Even if I don't comment, I may put a little heart next to it, because that's the lazy man's way of engaging your audience. But anyway, all right, day 6. Actually, I guess it's the 7th day, almost the 7th day of not shaving. You do the math. I'll check back in soon, if not this week, then the next, and live stream will be coming up as soon as the weather cools off. Right now it is muggy and warm outside, and I'm going to avoid being outside this evening. But that's it. Thanks for joining me. One last look at the growth. That's not bad. It looks a little dirty, but that's okay. All right, thanks for joining me. See you soon.